Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Hope you are splendid for this one. Cass versus Leeds. Could be a blowout, or maybe Cass come out of nowhere, absolutely surprise us. Who knows? Jordan with a Let's Go Leeds, nice and early in here. Fair dues. There's a poll in the chat. Get your votes in. Let me know your thoughts. I've currently got the F1 on the TV at the minute. Don't think Alonso's going to win this one, I'll be honest with you. But we move. We wait till Hungary. We move. But if you've got a prediction, throw it in there. Let me know your thoughts. And get them in. Currently, 2 votes, and it's at 50-50. All right, then. Splendid. I'll do a run through the team list in a second. And I'll do one more before we get started. But my prediction was, I will need to clarify, I am on for 5 out of 7 this week. If Leeds win, I'm on for 5 out of 7, which is okay. Still fine. But I do also have an exact score because I got Bradford versus Wakefield correct. Bang on. I did not watch the England game as well. I will watch the highlights back. But interesting stuff, to say the least. Look at us go. 48-10 to Leeds, that's what I said. 48-10. My voice is going for some reason. Anyway, get your votes in. It's only 2 at the minute. Get your votes in. Who do you think is going to win? Okay, first run through the team list. In the backs for Castleford, they have Laulu Tagagai, Ravalawa, Valame, Mella, Garigari, Assi and Weaver. The forwards are Dupree, Hood, Lawler, Golding, Brown and Stimson. The benches are Tony, Ashworth, Hall and Rob. 18th man is Windley. In the backs for Leeds, they have Miller, Edgell, Newman, Bird, Sevo, Croft and Connor. The forwards are Ledski, Levi, Jenkins, Hankinson, McDonald and Smith. The bench is Watkins, Nicholson, Watton, Cassell and Holroyd. 18th man is Littlewood. So if I remember correctly, Nicholson Watton was a forward. If I remember correctly. So Levi could be doing a full 80 at hooker, possibly. Unless you want to swap him with Smith at some point and then Watkins goes to 13. Possibly. They could try and do that, but they might just ask Levi to do a full 80. That's something I forgot to mention in my Warrington match review, because I gave Danny Walker man of the match. I forgot to mention he did the full 80 as well, because there was no hooker off the bench. I forgot that. Greetings, Sleepy Q. Good to see you. It's 11:50 PM Port Moresby. Fair dues. Well, it's not ridiculously late then. That's good. That is good. Leeds minus 18. I could see that one, but who knows these days? Who knows these days, honestly? Hi all. Don't like Rhinos, but need them to win to keep Cass below Bulls. Well, that's fair enough then. Sometimes you just gotta... I remember there was a game, I mean, it's over a decade ago at this point, but there was a time where Warrington was outside the playoffs. We needed Saints to beat, I think it was Bradford. It was that far back. We needed Saints to beat Bradford or somebody in order to get into playoffs. And I think they lost. Good to see you as well, sir. Good to see you. How excited are you for the Chiefs, by the way? Is there a buzz around PNG that they're ready to get going and ready to get stuck in some NRL action? I imagine it's quite exciting, but you'd probably be able to tell me firsthand what it's like over there. And did you already have an NRL team, or would you be supporting the Chiefs as well, or would you just be supporting the Chiefs? And are you happy with the current signings? If so, come on Leeds, go and hammer Castleford. Come on with Leeds winning by 4. Okay. Unfortunately, that would not be a hammering, but a win is a win is a win is a win. So we'll see. I've still got the F1 up at the minute. I assume this is on Sky Sports Plus. I'm just going to look through the channels real quick. One of my mates is in there, actually. One of my mates should have been there. And one mate is there. And they just drove past him. So he was on TV somewhere. He was there somewhere. Because I know where he sat. Yeah, this will be on Sky Sports Plus. I'm actually just going to keep this on the F1 until a couple minutes before the game starts. Dixon wants a prop. Well, there you go then. That's fair enough. So, Levi possibly doing a full 80. Really excited, bro. A lot needs to be done before 28. Things like the, was it... The stadium I'm thinking of I think it has Santos in the name. I think. So correct me if I'm wrong. Would that be the main stadium? Are they looking to improve that a little bit? Or is they just going to keep it as is? They've still got there's like a compound they're building, if I'm not mistaken, for all the players to live in. But there might be a lot more that's built after that as well. Maybe more hotels, more houses. I'm not sure what's going to happen over there, but I'm sure it is exciting. Die-hard Cowboys fan, a club member. Oh, okay. Fair dues. Fair dues. They're having such a good year, the Cowboys, as well. They've got a big pack. The backs, I was not that excited with the backs going into this year, but obviously the loss of Dearden, obviously he should be back. Should be back next week. I don't think he started this week, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I don't think he started. Let's have a quick look. Against the Dolphins, he lost this morning. Oh, he played. Okay, well, he got the first try after 4 minutes. Well, that's fair enough then. So at least he's back in. That's a good start. So they can at least build with him. They've got a big pack. They were missing Thomas McKaylee. Warrington Wolves legend, Thomas McKaylee. But yeah, maybe from the final 7 games, unless there's any buys for the Cowboys, they can kick on from this point. Whether it's impossible to make the top 8, I don't know. Or they're in 8th place anyway, so there's a good chance to make it. Seagulls are a good team, though. They just lost to the Titans. Of course they did. Of course they did. So they're at risk. Bulldogs have improved. Storm, they're getting on a run now. Raiders have improved as well. Broncos, I don't know if it's mathematically possible. Maybe. I think it's going to be really tricky. The top 5, I'm currently very happy with. Sorry, the top 6. Panthers, Warriors, Roosters, Sharks, Dolphins, and Knights. I feel like they're all kind of locked in, really, for the top 8. But we'll have to see. PNG Chiefs will be my number 1 team. Happy with the marquee signing of Jerome Luai. A few others, but having faith in fair dues. Fair dues. Good signings. Good intent as well. It's not like, fortunately, the Perth Bears, who I think have just kind of signed who's available. And I don't think they've signed the best of it. They've signed some good players, and I will hope that players like Newman and Oledzki can do a good job over that. I want them to do well in the NRL. It is next year that the Bears join. So I want them to do well, but it feels more like it's built off who's available, which obviously makes sense, but it doesn't feel like they've gone out to go get somebody. It's like really try and draw a key player away from the club. Just the scraps, really. Whereas with the Chiefs, it's like, we're going to go get who we want. But also, they'll be bringing some PNG lads back, like Murray is having a good year at the London Broncos in the Championship, so I think he's probably going to go over. Garo Voro, I think? Or is it Jaro? Jaro. Either or. But Voro, I think he's coming back as well. Cooper Bai would be a good signing as well. PNG lad as well. Granted salary cap exemption. Oh, okay. So what does that mean? Like, do they get extra cap space or... Well, it wouldn't be unlimited, would it? That would be a bit ridiculous. Like, they could go over it type thing. Good afternoon. Cast by 6. Chucky is a dreamer. But we like dreamers. What would we do without dreamers? I am also a dreamer at times. Why do you think I keep going to Warrington games? Anyway, let's get this stream up. Okay, we've got about 4 or 5 minutes till kickoff. I'll do a final run through the team list soon. Get your votes in. 14 votes, 79% have Leeds to win. I still need to do the stream highlights video of Toulouse versus York, which I'll do after this game. So once this game's done, I'm going to crack on with that, get that done, and then get the match review posted for this, and then the stream highlights posted for this later as well. But I must say, I am very happy with Castleford's intent for signings. They've just signed Tyrell Sloan for next year on a 2-year deal. And I do think, given some of the lads have already got in there, there's a good platform to build from. There's a decent pack there. Dupree, Lawler, Stimson, Atoni, Ashworth. Like, they're good props. Maybe get 1 or 2 more bodies in there up front. Weaver might be leaving. I think there's a chance Weaver's done at the end of the year. Assy, I think it might be rumoured too, but I could be wrong on that. But Valame and Ravalawa is a decent right edge. Howdy, Trucker. Good to see you. Thanks for Well, thanks for stopping by. Got no school now until 3rd September. Finished for the summer. Well, that's my favourite time of the school year. Whenever I'm done whenever I've been done with school, I'm not in school. Whenever I was done with school, the summer break was legendary. Used to be 6 weeks. I don't know what it is now. It might still be 6 weeks. Anyway, my summer break at high school was 6 weeks. I used to think that was an age, but thinking back, 6 weeks is like nothing. At the time, it feels like it's forever. But like 2013 summer, I miss it. I miss it. 2013. 2012, 13 and 14 were like... I couldn't... Words do not describe how beautiful that time was in my life. The music, the movies, the days out. Who did they say had the surgery then? Someone's probably watching. Right. So we'll get underway very, very soon. Left school in 98. Would it be a horrible thing to say that I was born in 98? Does that potentially make you feel old? Anyway. I get it all the time. People say, oh, I was born in 2000 and what? Going to summer club in 3 weeks at school. Going to Lothram Hall in Leeds with Judith Beaumont on the 19th. Well, enjoy. Have a great time. Oh, well, I used to feel ancient. I'm 44 now. 44 years young and thriving. Just, you got to wake up tomorrow, Chucky, and just think, you know what? I'm young as hell, me. And just skip down the road. Or if you're going into work, just skip into work. You don't have to do that. You're not going to do that. I know that. But you could. Right. Born in 71. Okay, fair dues. Fair dues. So 18 votes, 78% have Leeds to win. Never skip into it. Well, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. Right, I'll do the final run through the team list. In the backs for Castleford Tigers, they have Lalu Tagagai, Ravalawa, Valame, Mella, Gadi, Assy, and Weaver. The forwards are Dupree, Hood, Lawler, Golding, Brown, and Stimson. The benches are Tony, Ashworth, Hall, and Rob. 18th man is Windley. In the backs for Leeds Rhinos, they have Miller, Edgell, Newman, Bird, Sevo, Croft, and Connor. The forwards are Aledsky, Levi, Jenkins, Hankinson, McDonald, and Smith. The bench is Watkins, Nicholson, Watton, Cassell, and Holroyd. 18th man is Littleward. Hey. Alrighty. So any second now we're going to get underway. Any second. If you could leave a like on the stream, helps to get out there to more people. That would be greatly appreciated. I will end this poll. Take a sip of water because feels from my ear actually. Oh, Cass have revealed plans to actually upgrade that stand, and we are underway. Cass kicked to lead towards the back right, collected in goal. And the first carry of the day is going to be from Jenkins. 10 seconds gone. God, where'd all the time go? Up towards a 10. Levi, next carry through the middle from Hankinson. Had a great year so far with Leeds. First couple games last season, a lot of errors early on when he joined late. But has settled into the back row, so that's a good sign for him. Levi, dummy half. Down the short side right with McDonald. Get me a try for the fancy team, please. 30 seconds gone, over the 40. Gets a great offload to Levi. Cutting back towards the left-hand side. Straightens up, over halfway. 2 tackles to go for Leeds. Miller at dummy half. Ball across to Smith through the middle. And stopped on Castleford's 40. And again, the distance between the 30 and 40 is not 10 metres, but I'll still call it the 30 and the 40. Right to Connor. Cross to Croft. Then to McDonald. Good meters, finds an easy break. Well, I asked for it. What do I get? Points for the fancy team. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. But also, it's a minute gone. Cass, it's a minute gone. Well, that'll be 4-0. Try for McDonald. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right then. Bunch of Cass fans in the crowd probably thinking, oh, here we go again. Okay, well, that's 4-0. Might be off of your prediction. What was your prediction? Oh, you said Cass by 6. Well, there's still time. Fair enough, Rosie. Fair enough. Thank you for the info. Still plenty of time, Chucky. The comeback's on for Cass. Just you wait. That's 2 minutes and 10 seconds gone. Connor with a tough kick next to the touchline. One thing I will say about Cass is they do get good attendance, don't they? They've not got a big stadium, but they do tend to fill it up. And the kick is no good. Boo. But yeah, they do get pretty solid attendance, Cass. If they do manage to upgrade that stadium at some point, which I know they release plans for that stand that we see on TV to be upgraded, and there's been so many images over the years of upgrades they want to make. If they do actually improve that stadium, maybe just 2,000 or 3,000 more, then Cass could get, a few more in that ground. Looks better. And they're making some good signings as well. Cass, they making good improvements, good decisions over there. Carried on the right edge from Newman, just over the 20, near the right touchline. Back towards the middle. McDonald, the try scorer, in the fancy team. Get us another lad. I've got Sevo as well. Actually, I have a Captain Sevo. I might have done. Where's the fantasy tab? That's not that one. Where is it? Where's fantasy? I'll Google it. And up towards halfway, 3.5 minutes gone. Last tackle for Leeds coming up. Left to Connor. 45 out. Boots the ball towards the back left corner, coming down 15 out. Near the touchline, might have been a knock-on from Ravalawa. Maybe. Zavaganda. Yes, that is a knock-on. Oh dear, oh dear. What are you doing? Who is captain? It is Sevo. Okay, I've got McDonald and Sevo in this game. Mikey Lewis got me 19 points. Love that. Big fan of that. Leeds in possession, 10 metres out, 4.5 minutes gone. Oledzki with the latest carry. Plays it on the 10 for Levi. He goes left to Connor. Across to Jenkins. Stopped a metre short of the try line. And it is a penalty for Leeds. Don't take the 2. Howdy, Adam. Come on, Leeds. Will win easy today? Well, we'll see. We will see. But I'm not too bad, thank you, sir. Hope you are swell too. 4 minutes, 45 gone. Oh, they're going for 2. Oh, to be fair, one of the points where I don't mind going for 2 is if it's easy to get up the field, which it is for Leeds. So I don't mind it, but come on, Leeds. Like, come on now. What are you doing? Right, this will be 6-0 in a second. Just tap and go. Back yourselves. I feel like Brad Arthur would be saying, like, be trying to scream, like, get on with it. Easy when you got a big man on the wing. Well, there's another big man on the wing in Ravalawa. He's just can't catch the ball, apparently. Not today, anyway. It is 6-0. Will you be doing the World Cup final? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can be bothered. I can't. I think it hurts too much. I think my expectations of England are that high that we should be there, and therefore I don't want to watch it. So I'm not going to watch it. I'll keep up with the score, but we should be there. 6 minutes gone. 6-0 for Leeds, just over their own 10. Howdy, Paul. Good to see it. Looks like a new name in here. If it is, let me know. And also Chloe and Bonnie. Name sounds familiar, but if that's a new name, let me know. Scooped up by Levi. Scoots over the 20 up towards the 30. Good meters. Just shy of the 40. In Portugal, there's no pub or bar anywhere that's going to show it. 6.5 minutes gone. Levi at dummy half down the right edge on the halfway line, back towards the middle. With Smith, carries it up towards Castleford's 40, and last tackle coming up. And a 6 again on the last tackle. It is right to Oledzki over the 30. Oh dear. 6 minutes 45 gone. Levi goes short side right to Croft. Warrington Wolves legend, by the way. Across to McDonald. Bumps off one. Cuts back towards the middle. Steps past another. Offloads the ball. Now with Smith. Then to Miller. Shifting it left. It's now with Hankinson. Spins. Stopped on the 20. They said football, Adam. They said football. And Oledzki stopped 13 metres out in centre field. Shifting it right to Jenkins. Takes it over the 10. And 6 metres out between the posts. 7 minutes 20 gone. Levi. Shifting left. Goes at the line himself. Stopped a metre short. Left of the post. 7.5 minutes gone. Last tackle. Centre field with Smith. Takes the carry. Over the try line. I think he's held up though. He is held up. On holiday in Portugal, so can't watch the World Cup live. There's no... But that's what I'm saying. There's no, like... There's no bars outside of the hotel that would be showing it. Like, it's the World Cup final. There'd be a bar somewhere that's showing it, surely. I'm 99.9% confident that there will be a bar somewhere showing it in Portugal, of all places. I'm adamant. I'll bet the house on it. 8 minutes 15 gone. Carried down the left edge over the 30, up towards the 40. Through centre field with Laulu Tagogai. 45 up from his own line. Shifting it right to Weaver. And a kick towards the back right corner. Sibo underneath it, takes it cleanly on the 10. Cuts back towards the middle. Bumps off Lawler. Still going. And carries it up towards the 20. Shout out to Paul. Howdy, sir. Next carry up towards the 30. Then the 40. Edgell. Good meters. Just shy of halfway. And a penalty for Leeds. It depends, though, on your holiday if you can only stay in the hotel. Nine minutes 20 gone. Levi in centre field on the 20. Goes right to Smith and then across to... I didn't see who that was. I think that was McDonald. It was Oledzki. It didn't look like an 8, I'll be honest with it. Warrington legend Brodie Croft goes right to McDonald. Good hands towards the corner. Bounces nicely for Edgell. Crowd's not happy. But that's going to be given as a try. I think they thought it was forwards. I thought it bounced forwards, I'll be honest with you. But the crowd is not happy at all, and that is going to be 10-0 for Leeds. Look at him go. Edgell with a try. Fair dues, fair dues. Let's have a look at this again. So they are dominating for meters right now. Absolutely dominating. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Whoa, something in my eye. That's great. This will be 10-0 with a kick to come. Near the touchline again. I don't know what they're booing for. If it bounces forwards, doesn't mean it's a forward pass. And I think they know that. Actually, they probably don't know that, to be honest. Which is the best moment about St. Helens? What do you do? I don't know if I can give an answer off the back of that question, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the question is, so I can't really answer that. We'll get a trumpet after this kick once it's either missed or gone in. Because it's gone in! And that's going to be 12-0 for Leeds Rhinos. Alright then. 48-10. My scoreline is on. But that means that Cass actually needs to score some points. We'll see. Alrighty, 11.5 minutes gone. I've not updated the scoreboard yet. Come on now. And back underway, collected in goal, and it's going to be Jenkins with the first carry up towards the 10. I always thought Jenkins was English. I don't know why, but I always assumed he was English. I don't know where Leeds got him from. Any Leeds fans, let me know where you got Jenkins from, by the way. But I always assumed he was English. Anyway, shifting it down the short side right. McDonald with a carry, just shy of the 30. 12 minutes gone. Smith with a carry over the 40 in centre field. Levi. Now with Connor. Oh, we can hear Ryan Carr in the stand, actually. Clear as day. We can hear everything that he says. Damn. Okay, Laulu Tagagai underneath it, comes down with it cleanly. Well taken. Under pressure as well. That's a great take. And returns up towards the 20. That's good. And a penalty for Cass. Fair dues, Laulu Tagagai. That's a great return. Well taken from the young man. He's had a couple off games, couple drops since getting a start at fullback for Cass, but that's solid. Queens inside, North Devils, gotcha. Thank you. We're doing NRL games next week. I'll try to. I was supposed to do Tigers, Bulldogs Tigers this week, but I was just going to mess up my sleep if I did that. So, yeah. I chose not to do it. But I'll try and do a couple next week if I can. Depends on the Sky Sports schedule, because I'm not buying Watch NRL again. It's £16 a week. Just over 13 minutes gone. Up towards a 40. Assey switches the ball back to Dupree up towards a 30. 3 tackles to go. This is a great chance for Cass here. In centre field with Assey, right to Weaver, Laulu to Gagai, up towards the 20. 2 tackles left down the right edge of the park. 13.5 minutes gone. Golding. Now towards the middle with Weaver. Across to Stimson, then to Assey. Chips towards the back right. Charge down from McDonald. Collects it on the 30. Offloads to Warrington Wolves legend Brodie Croft. Chased by Weaver. But Brodie Croft will go in. Who needs Nathan Cleary? Am I right? Well, that's another try for Leeds. Charge down from McDonald. Will he get the assist for that? Maybe. Who knows? This will be 16-0. Oh, dear. At the very least, you can't really complain at Cass too much for that one. Because it was a charge down. You can't really complain as much, but oh well. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Right then. Right, 16-0 with a kick to come. Did I just hear Nathan Cleary sign for Leeds? No. No, you just made that up in your head, Adam. That's what just happened. 14 minutes 45 gone. 16-0 with a kick to come, which I think Jake Connor will get. I was tempted to put Croft in the fancy team this week as well. I was very tempted. Which I might do. I could take Mikey Lewis out. Because KR's not doing as well at the minute. I could take him out. I do need to... I've only got 2 changes left for the... I'll have to see. It's off the post and it's no good. Which is the worst fight you've ever seen in Rugby League? It was so long ago, since there's been a proper fight, I can't really remember, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of a proper fight. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. There was probably something with Ryan Bailey back in 2016 for Warrington. Probably. So back underway. 16-0. Collected just in front of the dead ball line. And Jenkins with the first carry. Stopped on the 10. How is Salford doing? Genuinely, I don't know. I'll have a look at the table real quick, actually. Next carry from the 20. And it's going to be a lead ski 25 metres up the field. Just over 16 minutes gone. Short side right to Croft. Switches back to Newman and over the 40. Salford are 11th of 20 teams. So not too bad. Not too bad. Shiving it left. Miller. Then to Bird. Stopped on Castleford's 40. Last tackle. 16.5 minutes gone. Back towards Mill to Connor. But boot to ball. Coming down on the 20. Not a great kick here. Maybe it's windy, I don't know. But it's collected by Miller. May have been tackled in the air, but that's play on. Cass in possession just over the 20. It's London. Newcastle's in second. Shit, I never would have guessed that. Newcastle, Oldham, Widnes, Barrow, Doncaster, Sheffield. Midlands, Batley, Dewsbury, Salford, Whitehaven, Rochdale, Keighley, Hunslet, Goole, Workington, Swinton, Halifax, North Wales Crusaders. And we are done. 17 minutes gone. And Brown with a carry up towards the 40. And a great offload to Laulu to Gagai. Then up towards the 30. Gets an offload. Slightly wayward. Ooh, just picked up in time by Garigani. And 25 metres out from the try line. Last tackle for Cass. Go for one. Why not? In centre field with Weaver. Aims a kick towards the back right corner. Sivo goes up. Takes it cleanly. And is stopped on the 10. What's the score for Salford? I don't know. I don't know if they're playing or not. Actually, I've got Sofa score up. I can check. They're losing 10-0 to London. Leeds up towards the 20. I'll quickly go through for anyone interested in the championship scores today. Currently, Dewsbury up 8-0 against Halifax. Oldham 6-0 against Hunslet. Newcastle 16-0 against North Wales. London 10-0 against Salford. And Doncaster 10-0 against Swinton. Kick towards the back left corner. That's a well-placed kick. Valame tracking back. He's going to collect this on the try line. Under pressure immediately from Bird. I think, yeah, he's still in field there. Fair dues. Fair dues. Long way to go for Cass now. It's a great kick. 18 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Just shy of the 10. Weaver at dummy half. Hands it off to Laulu to Gagai. Cuts towards the short side right. Shrugs off one defender. Good meters. Finds a break over the 20. Good return. Really good return there, sir. 18.5 minutes gone. In centre field with Assey. Cross to Karikari. Over the 20. Few post-contact meters. Quick play the ball for Hood. And a penalty for Cass. Comeback's on, folks. I feel it. Hey. At least I know that the guy shouting from the stands is Ryan Carr and not just some random bloke. So, at the very least, it's insight. I've always wanted to do like a mic'd up thing with coaches. So, I'll take this. Because I want to know what they're saying. I want to know what information they're putting down there. I know they did one with Burgess 2 years ago, I think, during a cup game against Saints, I think it was. 25 metres out, Cass in possession. 19.5 minutes gone, nearly done with the first quarter. Lawler, look for an offload on the 20. Stopped in centre field. 2 tackles left. Hood goes left to Assey. Ball across the Lally to Gagai. Ball over the top. Gary takes it in, but Edgel with a tackle near the left touchline, 15 metres out. Last tackle for Cass. Mellor back towards the middle now with Weaver. Kicks cross field towards the right of the sticks. Valame goes up, knocks it backwards. Collected by Golding. Gets an offload back inside. Chance here for Cass. Need another offload. They get one. Hood bumps off one. Gets an offload. That's knocked backwards from Leeds. And it's going to be, I think it's just a handover. Rob, can you get a World Cup final stream, my handsome king? Stop it, you flirt. Stop it. Unfortunately, no. I don't think I can be bothered. Plus, I've already made plans to... In this household, we're going to watch something later. Watch a movie or a TV show. So, I'd rather do that. Maybe I could get some decent views on it, but there's no guarantee I will. And I don't really want to watch it. Hurts too much. Checking for a offside real quick. Oh yeah, Valame looks like he's well offside there. Quickest scoring coming, possibly Trid, possibly. Favourite fight was the Rugby League, St Helens and Wigan in the Magic Weekend 2026. That was my favourite. Oh yeah, it got a bit tasty in that one, didn't it? What rugby team do you support? I'm a Warrington fan, Paul. I support Warrington. Can you predict the Saints win for us next week? Oh, is it? It's Rivals round next week, isn't it? Let me just double check that. Oh, it's Wigan v Saints. Oh, I don't know, Jamie. I don't know. Let me check my schedule. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Jamie. Oh, come back to me on the next predictions video and we'll see. Challenge inconclusive. Just over 20 minutes gone. We're done with the first quarter. Get in. Rob hates Saints confirmed for the 1000th time this season. You know it. You know it, honey. Get them gone, honestly. Get them relegated. Always been in Witness's shadow, you lot. Bring back Witness. Right, we'll get back underway shortly. Get us rolling. Get us grooving. Get Leyland back. Oof. I know. Get him back. Who's your top four come end of the season? As of right now, it's Leeds, Wigan, Wakefield, and... Lee. As of right now, that's my top four. Do you like a football team? Yes, I'm an Everton fan. So, that's how much pain I've been through. 20 and a half minutes gone. Kick to touch from Leeds. And they'll start fresh set on the 40. Tap from Bird back towards middle to Connor. Then in centre field with Ledsky over the 40. Just shy of halfway. 20 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Plays with a Levi. Shifts it left to Miller. Drops the ball off to Jenkins. Carries it over halfway. 45 metres out. In centre field with Smith. And up towards the 40. Taken to ground. Slammed into the ground by Dupree. 21 minutes gone. In centre field with Miller. Why is my nose blocking up? Just shy of the 20. In centre field. Scoop from Levi. Towards the left edge of the park. Good meters. Stopped on the 10. Over on the left-hand side. Last tackle coming up. Back towards the middle with Miller. Chips towards the right of the sticks. Awkward placement. But it is collected on the try line by Dejan Assi. That will be a turnover. Love your challenge so good. Thank you, Paul. Very kind of you to say. Everton might scrape top 10 up. No, we're going to be fine this year. European football. We beat Dundee United 4-0 in pre-season, so, we'll be right. I actually think we'll do much better this year. Genuinely, I actually do think we will do better. We were actually on for Champions League at one point. Genuinely, I think we were 5 points off at one point. So, I think European football is not out of the realm of possibility. But a right back and another striker would be great. I don't think we're going to sign a striker, though, but a right back would be great. 22 minutes gone. Over halfway. 3 tackles to go. In centre field with Dupree. Straightens up with a carry over the 40 up towards the 30. Gets a great offload to Hood. Ball across to Hall. And he's going to be stopped 25 metres out. Shifting it short side left to Assey. Back towards the middle. On the 20. Offloads to Hood. Eats up a few more meters. Bumps off one. Throws it left to Miller. Cuts back towards the middle. Bumps off one. And he's stopped 12 out between the sticks. It's right to Weaver. Last tackle. Ball at the back to Lally to go. Great cutout ball. Ravalawa with work to do. That's a great try. That is a great try. Great ball across from Lally to Gagai first of all. Ravalawa using that body of his to barge over. Great finish. Good stuff. Well, there you go. 16-4. Kick to come. Comebacks on, baby. Let's have it. Hey. It might not be on. I'm just trying to stay positive. But if I want to get my exact score, I do need 10 for Cass, so this is it's a good start. Can't place Beto, I know. I hope he starts over Barry this year, which it looks like he will do, but I'll take Beto over Barry any day. But at the same time, we could easily replace Beto as well. That's close. But I think he's got it. Who do you think might win the Rugby League World Cup this year? New Zealand. I think, before looking at the squads, I'm going to go New Zealand. I think they were so good in the Pacific Championships last year. Their forward pack is massive. Their backs are quality. Like, mate, they could absolutely kill it. They might have Jerome Hughes, and their spine might be Ponga, Brown, and Hughes. And then possibly Marshall King at hooker. That's a ridiculous spine, and they were so good in the Pacific Championships. The kick is no good. 16-4. Just going to adjust something real quick. As of right now, before I've seen the squads, I'm going to back New Zealand. I'm going to say 22-18 to Leeds. Okay, Julie. What's your 2 teams to reach the grand final? As of right now, Leeds and Wigan. And I think it depends when Wigan get players back and if they can get some stability. But I think there's a good chance that Wakey make it as well. If Leeds win, Wakefield need to finish 3rd or 4th in order to... Actually, they need to finish 3rd in order to get to the grand final, because I think if they end up playing Leeds in the semis, I don't think they'll get to the grand final. 25 minutes gone. Second tackle for Cass. Carried on the left edge from Brown. Gets an offload to Lally to Gagai. Back in centre field with Mellor. Over the 30. 3 tackles left for Cass. Bit of energy level. Bit of energy. Not energy level. Bit of energy now with Cass. Switched it on. Hood in centre field. Goes left to Mellor. Over halfway. 25.5 minutes gone. It is right to Weaver. Puts boot to ball on the last tackle towards the back right corner. Sivo underneath it. Takes it cleanly on the 10. Pressure from Valame. Shrugs off him. And then Ravalawa. Spaced on the left-hand side. One to beat. Barges over Weaver. He could be through for a try it. Sivo. Cut across his Gary. And he goes in the corner. Would you look at that? Steps past Valame. Steps past Ravalawa. Bumps off Weaver. Step out of my way, sunshine. And that is a try for Mike Sivo. Look at him go. And that helps for my fancy team. Thank you, Micah. Greatly appreciated. Insane. Insane. What an absolute beast. 6'5". He's like a beast. Right then. Yeah, this will be 20 points to 4 for Leeds with a kick to come. Oh dear, oh dear. Near the touchline again. Okay. Pathetic defending, indeed. Oh dear. My country is rubbish. I'm from Wales, and I think Australia might win the World Cup this year. Australia's a fair shout, to be honest. I think we could actually have a decent team to put out. And with Wales, yeah, it's unfortunate. I would have hoped that, obviously, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, maybe Greece or Italy could have competed in the World Cup again, but with it being smaller, it's unfortunate. Well, there's a couple of good players for Wales coming through. I know there's Akins starts for Bradford. Thomas is getting starts for Warrington, so I know there's those two. There's another one that I can't think of right now that would qualify for Wales. But there's a bunch of Championship players as well that qualify for Wales, so they've got, some players in there. Hello, Julie. Well, fair enough. Paul's son. Howdy. Tough kick near the touchline. Try's been confirmed. Took some time. Right. Can Connor make it 22 points to 4? 2 out of 4 so far today. One of which includes a penalty. Should it become Great Britain instead of England, Scotland and Wales? No. No, it should not. The kick is no good. Hey. Reason why I don't think it should be Great Britain, and there's a lot of people during the Ashes that said it should have been Great Britain. To those people, I'm going to say, who from Scotland and Wales and even Northern Ireland makes the team? Who makes it? Nobody. It's an all-England squad. So until those nations get better and have better individuals, there's no point calling it Great Britain at all. If you want to say Liam Byrne is in with a shout, and you'd sort of say, oh, he's Irish. Toby King, the same. Or any of the senior brothers, but they're not getting in the side over who's currently playing in those positions. You'd possibly get Campbell Graham for Scotland and Bailey Hayward for Scotland as well. And that's it. Game stopped at the minute. Not sure what's going on here. Communication issue. Okay. Just dealing with some technical difficulties at the minute. That's 28 minutes and 50 seconds gone, by the way. Russia's having a word with the captains here. All right, so game stopped for a bit. If they can't sort the issue, then they'll play on in a few minutes, but they'll just do what they can for now. Is it at Castleford or Leeds at Castleford? Think NRL might invest in Betfred Super League? Yes, I do think they will. I think it's less likely than it was before since Andrew Abdo, is it Abdo, I think, moved to tennis. Adam, they're not slowing the game down. They're trying to sort something out, lad. May have been fixed, I'm not too sure. Right, we will be back underway shortly, folks. Just hold the line, caller. Hold the line. And a shameless plug, if you don't mind leaving a like on the stream, helps it to get up there to more people. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Thanks. And we are back underway, finally. 20 points to 4 to Leeds. This will be collected in goal by Hankinson. Hands it off to Jenkins with a carry up towards the 10. 29 minutes gone, 11 to go in the first half. Next carry through the middle from Hankinson. 15 metres up the field. Levi. Now with Smith. Over the 20, up towards the 30, or just shy of it. 3 tackles to go. Levi in centre field. Goes right to McDonald, bobbles the ball, but then goes out the back to Croft, across to Edgell, bit of room to run, has to step back inside, just over halfway near the right touchline, good metres. Back towards the middle, it's now with Oledzki, and up towards the 40. At this point, I think the end of August, because I think negotiations or talks have slowed down a bit, so I'd say end of August. If not, I'd actually... If it doesn't happen before the end of the season, I don't think it's going to happen in general. Laulu to Gogai. Hands it off to Mello with a carry over the 10. And folks, that is 30 minutes gone. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Valame with the latest carry up towards the 20 for Cass. Pumping his legs. Good yardage carries there. Next carry from Atoni. Rob is also on the field as well at dummy half, but Atoni is a big body. 40-20 attempt from Massey towards the back left. Oh, that's... Okay, definitely not a 40-20 attempt. Jesus. He just belts that straight over the dead ball line. This is a 20-metre restart for Leeds. Oh, dear. Well, maybe it was a 40-20 attempt, but it was just poorly executed. So Leeds will probably be able to march up the field now. Who's better, Nathan Cleary or Reece Walsh? Oof. At their best, it's Nathan Cleary. But peak Reece Walsh is, oh my God, he's unbelievable. Shifting it left. Now with Hankinson, cut out ball to Sivo. Trying to step past Ravalawa. Tackled near the left touchline, 25 metres out. Bird comes back towards the middle to Connor. In centre field, shifts it right to Smith. Now with Holroyd. Plays it for Levi between the sticks. 2 tackles left. Down the right edge with Connor. Kicks through towards back right corner. Maybe a bit too much weight on that one. It is, so it's going to be a 20-metre restart for Cass. 31.5 minutes gone. Tap on the 20 from Gadi Gadi. Hands it off to Valame. And carries it just shy of the 30. Left to centre field. Rob at to dummy half. Next carry from Gadi Gadi. Up towards the 40. Through centre field. So plenty of tackles to go. They can get up the park here. Lawler right to Weaver. Goes at the line. Shrugs off a defender and breaks the line here. Miller to beat. Steps back inside. Stopped on the 20. Needs a quick play the ball here. Plays it for Rob. Back towards the middle. Good chance for Cass. Leads on the back foot at the minute. And they've slowed it down with Lalu. So guy switches back to Golding. 25 metres out. Back towards the middle. Weaver between the sticks. Left to Lalu to Gogai. Then to Weaver. Sorry, to Assey. Knock on from Newman. This will be a fresh set for Cass inside the red zone. Oh, actually. It is a knock on. Thank you. Finally called that. Going to a semi-final in Sydney and the final in Brisbane. Very nice. Very nice. Final in Brisbane. Oh, I know the World Cup final's in Brisbane. So do you mean the World Cup final or the NRL final? I think you mean the World Cup. I think. Because I know it's at Suncorp for the World Cup. But it's normally at Accor Stadium, I think, for the NRL. You like the Panthers in the NRL? Is that for any particular reason? Do you want Leeds to win or lose? I preferably would want them to win because I predicted them to win. 48-10 was my scoreline, which is on at the minute. And a 6 again for Cass on the 20. A Tony with the latest carry. Takes it up towards a 10. And it's in centre field with Assey. Switches back to Hall. 6 metres out right at the post. Plenty of tackles to go. That might have been a knock-on then. Oh, Levi's down. Levi is not in a good way here. He is wiped out. Oh dear. Ryan Carr wants a challenge. Jesus, he is screaming. Jesus, he's screaming it. Oh my god. Do you think London Broncos might win the Super League next year? I don't think they'll win the Super League next year. I think they could give a good account of themselves. Depends who they sign. Could maybe be a playoff team. Maybe. Depends who they sign. But I'm not too sure. Obviously, they've got King and Philbin for a start. But we'll have to see. Who else? 33 minutes, 45 seconds gone. The clock is stopped. This is going to be a long game, this. This is not good. This is not good at all. They're not showing him on screen, which is never a good sign. Any cards left? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Unless you mean playing cards, then yes, there are some cards left. Any cards so far? No. Don't have long watching this, you know. Well, unfortunately, Paul, I can't really control the game. So, I don't have control over this. They're still not showing him on screen, so I don't know how he's doing. Actually, let's see if I've still got it. Let's see if I might absolutely mess this up, but let's see if I've still got it. Bang! I've still got it. Come on, baby. Let's go. You love to see it. Get in. Might game Rob, not very good. Oh dear. Has he moved at all, by the way? Like, has he moved an inch? But this is a dominant from Leeds. Luckily, in the second quarter, the onslaught has not been as bad. They've still been dominant for meters, but Cass definitely stepped up in the second quarter. Two people holding his neck. Oof. Well, do you know what? I'll add the injury marker on now. Might as well. It was Hankinson, wasn't it? Oh, Levi, right, my bad. Okay, thank you for that. Alright, who'd you play for? Paul? Or Paul's son? How long's left in the first half? We've got 6 minutes 15, but the clock is stopped because Levi's got a major injury, so we're just dealing with him. So it's bad. So this is going to be stopped for a little while. So next five for Leeds is Bradford, Toulouse, Wakey, Lee, and York. You're looking at least... Well, Toulouse could be a good game at the time, actually. Not a bad run, though. Wakey could give him a good game, so could Lee. But I think there could be two very comfortable wins in there. Lee minus Rangers. Fair dues. Fair dues. And the next 5 for Cass are Wakefield, Warrington, Hull KR, Hull FC, and Saints. I could see... If that was just a random win for Warrington, I could see them maybe upsetting Warrington. But Hull KR on the down at the minute. Maybe there's a win or 2 in there for Cass. Maybe. I did just answer that question, by the way. There's 6 minutes 15 to go, but the clock is stopped. Damn. Okay, they're saying that Levi is moving. You played a game today and won 3 games. Okay, fair dues. 3 and 1. Don't know how that works, but okay, nice one. Amazing turnout for Sunday. Yeah, Cass, I was saying before, actually, Adam, that Cass always get decent attendance, actually. It's always solid. How many injuries have there been in this half? Just 1. Not seen any other knocks from anyone else. I don't think. Just the 1. Hopefully the second half is a bit quicker. Been moved, that's good. We now go live to our physio reporter, the Minecraft Man 7134 in the stadium. Over to you. Just both teams trying to stay warm at the minute. So a reminder, match review for this game will be done afterwards. So once this game's done, I'll do the match review. I need to post the stream highlights video for York versus Toulouse versus York from last night. So I need to do that first and upload that to social media. TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And then once I've done with that, I'll upload the match review for this game. And then a little bit later, when the highlights come out for this game, I'll upload the stream highlights to social media as well. Can't make sure. What are you talking about, Adam? What are you talking about? Is Casground still the jungle? I think so. It's like the one bore stadium at the jungle. I don't know. I don't know if they still call it the jungle or not. They might do. Been to a Castleford game before against Saints at Tigers. How did that go? How did it go? Well, it looks like Levi's going to be okay. Obviously not to continue, but he'll be okay. Always been a decent little ground. Yeah, it could do with a bit of work. So in terms of the game now, what are Leeds going to do? Is it going to be Watkins to 9, Smith to 9? Bird has actually played a fair few positions, so Bird could maybe go to 9? They might do Bird to 9, Watkins to centre. They might do that. Or Hagginson to centre and then Watkins to back row. That's an option. I blame the cast player who injured him. Well, depends what happened. Bird can't play 9, not good passing. Well, I'm just saying he might have played there before. Someone needs to go there. Sure his passing's fine as well. Cass needs to play centre. Well, let's see what happened first, Adam. Let's not jump to conclusions. Any Minecraft man? I don't know if you're still here. Any other movement? Anything going on? Because this is not good at all. This is not good. Okay, there's applause from the crowd, so it looks like he's moving. On his way off with oxygen mask. Okay. We'll have to see what happened. What happens if... I don't know. Don't know, Loin. We'll have to see. It could have just been accidental. Might have been intentional. We'll have to see. Right, he is going off. Finally. Doing the World Cup final? No. No. I can't be bothered with it. If England was there, you know I'd be doing it. Or I'd maybe be out with mates, I don't know, but I can't be bothered. It was high dirty tackle. But do you know that, Adam? Do you know that? And we are back underway. So here we go. Final 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. A Tony with the latest carry. Castleford, 3 tackles to go, are 6 metres out left of the post. Back towards centre field with Assey. Ball across, and that's an easy try for Golding. Look at him go. Easy try. Do you mind not spoiling it, Minecraft man? Come on now. I am watching the game too. Come on. Well, that's an easy try. Easy try for Castleford. Waltz is in. They're ready for it. Let's have a look at this. Assey drawing in a few. Connor jamming out the line. Good line from Golding as well. Fair dues. Fair dues. Well, this will likely be 10 for Castleford. So that is the max I can have for Cass. If I want my exact score, I need 28 points from Leeds from this point on, and that's it. What was the Salford news today? I've got no idea. "35 minutes gone, 5 to go. Weaver to add the extras, which he should get. And the kick from Weaver is good. Just less than 4 minutes to go. Oh, sorry, just less than 5 minutes to go in this game, sorry. This is half. Well done, mate. 4.5 left. 10-point lead for Leeds. It was looking rough in the first quarter. But looking much better for Cass now. Still not sure he's playing at 9 for Leeds yet. We'll see. See what they do. I think it'll either be Watkins, Smith, or Bird playing at 9. Maybe Hankinson, actually. But we'll have a gander. First carry off the back of the try is from Michaeli Ravalawa. And it's a penalty for Castleford. Who got injured? It was Levi. They signed Sneed. Okay, fair enough. And there's a challenge from Leeds. So, John Wells thought that there was a knock-on from Cass, and Leeds are challenging that. So, Nicholson Watton has come on for Danny Levi. Don't think he'll be playing at 9. So, still not sure what they're going to do. Let's have a gander. Did he knock on? Oh, yeah, that's a knock-on. I don't think that's a strip from Leeds, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. I think that's a lost ball from Ravalawa. Oh dear, oh dear. Just less than 4 minutes to go. Scrum for Leeds, 20 metres out, just left of the sticks. And Sivo feeds it in. Miller launches the ball right to Nicholson. Oh, that's Cassell, actually. My bad, Pierre. That is Cassell. Good to see him back in the first team. In centre field, Holroyd with a carry. Takes it just over the 10, in front of the left post, about 9 metres out. Nicholson Watson is at dummy half. Shifts it right to Connor. Switches back to Cassell. Nicholson Watson at dummy half. Goes out the line. Stopped inches short of the try line between the sticks. 3 minutes 15 to go. Left to Connor. Then to Miller. Cuts back towards the right-hand side now. Chips over the top. But it is collected on the full by Assey. And he'll be tackled a metre in front of his own try line. Favourite sport? Rugby League. Then it'd be football. And then, well, the three after that in any order is football, American football, and Formula One. Carried on the short side left, Assey, near the left touch line. Back towards the middle, on the 20 with Mella. Bumps off one, but then taken to ground. But that's a high shot. Penalty for Cass. They can get up the field now. They can get up the field. Oh, I've seen worse than that. Jesus. Adam, I'm not going to lie, Adam, that's a very weird thing to say. Two minutes, 10 seconds to go. Back towards the middle with a Tony. And he's going to... Wow, I can't spell. I just forgot the words then. He's going to play this on the 20. Left to Assey. Cut out ball to Miller. Tips the ball on. This could be a great try here in the corner. Cass are making this a game. Cass are making this a bloody game. I can't get my exact score anymore, which is a little bit disappointing. But they're rolling at the minute. That's a great tip on from Miller. A good cut-out ball to begin with. Cass are back in this now. It's a 6-point game with a kick to come. Cass are in this game. Leeds have stepped off massively in this second quarter. Come on, Cass, rub it in. 1 minute 15 to go. Fair play. I can't be doing with cricket personally. That's a great tip on from Miller. A good finish. 50 seconds to go. Chance to make it a 4-point game. Right, 35 seconds to go. Look at Casco. Let's switch it on. Rugby League, Rugby Union, Aussie rules. Okay. Very sort of compact top three, isn't it? I am tempted to do American football streams this year. Chance to build a bit of an American audience. That's the hope. And I do like the sport. I only really fancy watching Green Bay Packers games because I support Green Bay, but I don't really have much interest in other teams unless it's maybe a playoff game or the Super Bowl. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Tough kick for Weaver next to the touchline. Steps up. And the kick is good. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to add the markers on as well. Completely forgot. Golding got one. There's one for Golding. And one for Gary Gary. And that is going to be 16 to Castleford. God, the crowd's loving it now. They were booing initially. Now they're loving it. Folks, that is half time. Adam, stop, lad. Just stop. Howdy, night. How are we doing? Sadly, no longer on for my exact score. Only 5 out of 7 if Leeds win. Might be losing my 10th place already. Possibly. I'm getting 5 out of 7 as well, and I got an exact score in the first game this week. So I think I might be in the top 10 this week. I should be, unless a bunch of other people got exact scores. But that's half time. Castleford 16, Leeds 20. Great turnaround. Go on, Chucky. Tries from Ravalawa, Golding and Garigari. 2 out of 3 from Weaver. Tries from McDonald, Edgell, Croft and Sevo. 2 out of 5 from Connor. You ain't having your player getting injured? Yes, but you don't know that a Castleford player did something wrong. They would have looked at it and they would have given a penalty or a card if something was bad with the contact. So it doesn't make him cheats, Adam. All right, well, very interesting. I guess now actually makes sense to put up a poll. Who will win? Leeds up 2016 at half-time. Well, this game is a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, sir. Greatly appreciated. Good to see you. Have a great rest of your Sunday. All right, then. Get your votes in, folks. Who's going to win from this point on? Leeds are up 20 points to 16. I appreciate Cass making it an interesting game. It's very kind of them. Very kind indeed. I'll have a quick look at games for next weekend that I might be able to do. He went, Adam. Adam, it doesn't mean a foul was committed. Okay. Right. Games for next week, which is Rivals Round. So Hull Derby on Thursday, I can probably do. Wigan vs Saints, I'll do on Friday. And I'll just stay up to date with the Wakey Cast score. On Saturday, I'm going to be out, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do any of the games on Saturday, which is York vs Huddersfield, Lee vs Warrington, I have to get that on TV somewhere, and Toulouse vs Catalans. I don't think I'll be able to do any of those games. And then Sunday, Leeds vs Bradford is questionable. I'm trying to make plans to go out on Sunday, but I'll have to see. That is questionable. And then in the NRL, let's have a gander for next week. Also depends what's on the Sky Sports schedule as well. I need to check that. Knights vs Roosters on Friday at 9. I could do... Okay, Rabbitohs Storm at 11. I could do that one. Maybe Bulldogs Warriors 8:30. Maybe. Sunday. Okay. Maybe 1 or 2 games in the NRL. Possibly. We will see. Stop start definitely helping Cass. Indeed. Nobody likes rival teams. Well, that's why they're rivals, Adam. Better question is, how many positions is Hankinson going to play this half? Edgell struggling. Newman limping. Watkins not 100%. Oh, don't know. We'll see. Swiss Army knife. Hankinson, look at him go. What a guy. Bear with me. Right. If anyone wants to throw in a score prediction, feel free to have a go. Get him in there. Everyone has a rival team that they aren't going to like, but try and think about it more objectively. Get the same way about Wigan. Let's try and keep it in check. Are you just ready to, like, start scraps with all Wigan fans tonight? Is that what you're like? Actually, do you know, don't even answer that. I just know it's true. I just know it's true. Caged up, wearing a muzzle. Let me at him. Let me at him. I just know it. Don't even try and argue against it. 9 votes, 67% have Leeds to win from this point on. So at least I get the points on fantasy from McDonald and Sevo. That helps. I've got Sevo captained as well, so I could do with him getting a couple more. That would be splendid. Absolutely swell. But I do hope the second half is quick. I really do. Are Wigan fans the most hated fans in the world? I don't think so. Don't think so. Assuming you just mean Rugby League, though, I'm not thinking, like, other sports as well. Castleford 22 will go ahead first. Okay. And then Leeds 52. They'll switch on when they need to. I don't think who is the most hated fan base in the world. In Rugby League, anyway. I'll tell you who's been the most horrible to me. I can tell you. So, the international fan base that has been probably the best for me is Papua New Guinea by a country mile. Since starting this channel in 2022, just before the Rugby League World Cup, Papua New Guinea have been the best nation to me. They've been so kind, so gracious, and very supportive with the content. The worst one to me has been Samoa. By a mile. Because they've had some bad games over the years, games against England, and I've criticised it because they've had some bad performances. They've been great in a lot of games, but they've also had some bad ones. And then, just because I've criticised the performance, they've then gone and been quite horrible. The best club to me, I think... there's some clubs where I don't really get anything from. There's, like, neutrals, basically. So, like, I never really get anything from Lee fans, or maybe the odd Wigan fan here or there, but never get anything from Huddersfield fans. I think that maybe Wakefield have probably been the kindest to me, but a lot have just been kind of neutral. The worst fan base, to me, that has been horrible, has been Hull KR fans. They have been the worst fans to me. Bear in mind, they get upset at... Some have gotten upset at me, by the way. Sometimes when I've predicted them to lose, they get upset about that when I've predicted them to lose games. Sometimes they get upset at me when I've predicted them to maybe concede a few too many points, even though I predicted them to win. How ridiculous is that? I predict them to win, yet they're like, oh, we're not going to concede that many points, followed by some abuse off the back of it. Excuse me. How dare I? Excuse me. I don't think I've had many issues with Saints fans, to be honest, on this channel. There's Jamie, of course, who abuses animals. Sorry, Jamie. And Kieran, of course, has been great. Has been a great servant of the chat and the predictions videos. So, Kieran's been a positive geezer here the whole time. Jamie's been positive too. I'm trying to think of other Saints fans I've had in here. Peter is one. Peter's always been positive. So I've never had issues with Saints fans, I don't think. KR fans get upset with themselves, maybe. KR bandwagon will soon be gone anyway. It's crazy the support they get because they sell out very quickly in games, which is a good thing. And they also have great following at the minute. Like, the following shot up massively last year. I don't know where that came from. 100% completion from Leeds. Jesus, okay. Fair dues. Well, thank you very much, Adam. That's very kind of you to say. I can see that. I had a huge soft spot for KR fans after the 23 Cup final. Then last year or so, they gotten worse consistently. Yeah, there are a few KR fans that I've had on my channel over the years that there's a lot of them. Obviously, like Josh Sim, he's not been here for a while, but was one of the early ones. He's always been positive force on this channel as well. Always good to chat to, good laugh as well. But there have been a couple of KR fans over the years where there's a bit of an entitlement to a win or a scoreline or a trophy that, yeah, for some of the fans individually that have come to this channel, there's a bit of an entitlement with what they say and how they act. I just hope, say like for Wakey, for example, their fan base feels very positive and feels very humble at the minute. And I would say to Wakey fans, if I could, like, if you start winning trophies, stay how you are now. Don't turn into a fan base that is hated. Because I know a lot of people actually hate Wire fans as well. A lot of people despise Warrington fans. I at least try and set somewhat of a good example, but there's only so much I can do. I do remember there's 2 occasions, I've mentioned this multiple times on stream before, but there's a couple of occasions in particular for... Oh, aside from the Wakey fan that tried to steal the ball off the kid. Shocking. Get him gone. Send him over to Castleford. Anyway, the couple of occasions from Warrington fans I'm not happy with at all. There was the fight in Catalans in 2018 or 19. I don't know who started it. I think it was Warrington that started it, but I don't really know the full story to that. Then there was a situation where Casford came to the Halliwell Jones and a few Wire fans smashed up their away fans' coach. Like broke the windows and everything. So there's that, and that doesn't help. But then there was also a game after a Wigan game a little while back as well, where there was a bunch of young lads on the corner from the south stand to the west stand. They saw a group of Wigan fans their own age and said, they shouted, "Come on, let's have a straightener," sprinted towards him and started trying to punch him. So there's some Wire fans that act like complete and utter clowns, which is not good. But there's, some of those in every club, I think. Anyway, I've had good experiences with a lot of nations. Tongans have been good to me as well. A lot of New Zealanders have been good to me too. Like Warriors fans, New Zealand Warriors. He's back. Look at him. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Are we going to get back underway soon? Hopefully. Get us rolling. 15 votes, 60% have Leeds to win. Cass got a bit of support there. Bit of support. Leeds are out. Jesus Christ, what's going on at half time here? Okay, interesting. Can you tell me why players from Catalans play so dirty? I don't really have an answer to that. I've never really associated them with being that dirty, if I'm honest with you. Right then, I'm going to end this poll. 60% say Leeds are going to win from this point on, of 15 votes. I'm curious if Lee, do manage to keep in the playoffs, who do you reckon is going to miss out? As of right now, I think Saints is most likely to drop out. I think. Just because of the injuries they've got. Paul, it was 10 minutes ago. It was 10, 15 minutes ago when you were last here. I do remember you. My memory's not that bad. News from Rhinos changing room, and we are also, bear with me, back underway for the second half. Kick towards the back left corner. Bounces on the 10 over the head of Ravalawa, but is collected by Hall and carries it just shy of the 10 near the right touchline. Okay. News from Rhinos changing room is Danny Levi is conscious and talking, but will be taken to hospital for checks. He was stretched off late in half after a very long delay. Okay. Thank you. Well, that's good stuff. At least he's moving and grooving. Next carry is from Atoni. 15 out from his own try line. 3 tackles left. Just shy of the 20, actually. Back towards the middle with Mella. Shifts it left to Assy. Then to Lalu to go. I could get a break here. Steps back inside. Wrapped up by Croft. Good meters over the 30. Cass have switched on here. Big time. It's now with Brown. Carries it over the 40. Last tackle coming up for Cass. In centre field with Weaver. Aims a kick towards the back right corner. Sivo underneath it on the 20. Takes it cleanly. And returns through centre field. Stopped just shy. Or actually stopped on the 30. 1 minute gone in the second half. And a penalty for Leeds. Okay. Right then. Kick to touch. And Leeds will start a brand new set. 20 metres out. Okay. Goddamn. Tap from Newman. Back in centre field with Croft. Then across to Holroyd. Straightens up with a carry. In centre field, about 16 metres out. Plays it for Nicholson Watton. It's left to Smith. Flat ball across to Hankinson. Pumping his legs. Stopped 4 metres out left of the post. 1 minute 45 gone. Nicholson Watton back towards the middle. With Cassell, straightens up. Pumping his legs, good carry, good effort. Stopped inches short the try line. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Plays for Nicholson Watton in between the sticks, left to Connor. Then across to Miller. Bird in the corner with Sivo, just takes it in, but then pushed into touch. Maybe got an offload in time. Still live ball. Bird just stays in field. Just stays in field. Back towards the middle with Connor. Then to Miller on the 4th. Takes a carry just onto the 10. Last tackle for Leeds. Spreading it towards the middle now with Connor. Flat ball to Holroyd. Bursts over the line. Early penalty from Cass in the second half. Gifting territory to Leeds Rhinos. And they go in with another try. Holroyd. Hey, will crash over. Look at him go. The prop forward. Well, this will be 26 for Leeds. And, yeah, is this where it starts to fall to shit again? Hopefully not. Been enjoying this, but we'll see. Let's hope Nicholson Watton doesn't score, because I don't really have room for him, I'll be honest. Refs goes Leeds top on. Come on now. Refs always get it right. Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Who do you think will score the next try for Castleford? Well, that's if they do get one. I'll go Gary with a double for the next one. Connor in front of the sticks. Should be able to get this one. And the kick is good. It is 26 points to 16. Ali's going to blow them away from this point on. Perhaps. Maybe. Four minutes gone in the second half. Is he Sneeze going to Salford? Yeah, someone mentioned that before. Reckon he'll tear it up in the championship? Maybe. Maybe. But that's good news for Salford. I'm glad they've been able to get him back. And back underway. Collected on the full by Hankinson and returns up towards the 20. 4 minutes, 15 gone in the second half. In centre field now with Holroyd. 25 metres up the park, Nicholson Watton at dummy half. Down the short side left, Connor with a switch back to Bird. Bumps off one. That was Mellor. Oh, and he's limping as well. 25 up the field. Oh, sorry, that's over the 40. And up towards halfway. Smith, right to Croft. And takes it inside Cass territory, 45 metres out. And in centre field with Smith. Shifts it left to Miller. Croft got the numbers down the left-hand side. Bird, then to Sevo in the corner. Steps back inside. Offloads inside to Hankinson. Maybe forwards, but it's play on. Gets an offload to Bird. 15 out. Cuts back towards the middle. Offloads the ball to Croft. Then to McDonald. Go on, go yourself, lad. Do it for the shits and gigs. McDonald with a great finish in the corner. Helps my fancy team again. Thank you very much, James. Greatly appreciated. Hey, that is not good defence from Cass. Too many offloads, bumping off too many defenders, and that's actually still, though, a great finish in the corner from McDonald. Great finish. 8th one of the year. Look at him go. 30 points to 16. Getting a double. All right, let's get this updated. 14-point lead. Could be 16 in a second. Honestly, don't think Cass can come back now. They might pick up a couple more in a fight back, but Leeds game. No, I think I agree. I agree. Some more tries for Sevo and McDonald would be beautiful. Absolutely splendid. Sorry, it's a yawn, folks. My bad, my bad. 6.5 gone in the second half. Brad Arthur will not be happy with the end of that first half, to be honest. So Leeds will want to answer back, make up for it. Tough kick near the touchline again for Connor. Very tough one. He's yawned again. Sorry, the kick from Connor is... It's no good again. Jesus. I think he's missed 4 of them now. Damn. What are you doing? Think he might end up in the 50s? It might do. It might do. Seven minutes gone in the second half. Oh yeah, game's back on the way. I'll give you the championship scores. So earlier today, Midlands beat Rochdale 42-4. Sheffield beat Workington 38-12. Whitehaven beat Goole 46-16. Halifax up against Dewsbury 24-14. Oldham beating Hunslet 36-12. Newcastle beating North Wales 72-0. London beating Salford 56-0. Doncaster beating Swinton 40-0. And there you go. In centre field with Leeds in possession, Smith goes left to Connor, switches back to Hankinson, he carries it over the 40, flicks the ball on. Now it's Smith, eating up good metres with a break over halfway, now the 40, then the 30, Laulu to Gogai with a good tackle on the 30. Back towards the middle, it's now with Connor. Ball out the back to Croft, wants to switch back, doesn't quite get it, was looking for an offload. Stopped 25 metres out down the right edge of the park. 8 minutes gone in the second half. McDonald back towards the middle on the last tackle. Connor puts boot to ball. A lot of height on this one. Coming down near the try line. Collected on the full by Miller. Offloads the ball, but a knock on from Leeds. That's Cassell with the knock on. And they'll turn the ball over inside Castleford's 10. Well, not a bad place to turn it over, to be fair. Not a bad place at all. Good scores there. Yeah, well, good and bad, I suppose. Because you don't want to be getting nil, do you? There's a lot of nils. Big disparity in league. Nothing really to report, Chloe. Just tries. Chloe and Bonnie. It could be either or. I don't know which one it is. Just tries. Back underway. Cass in possession. Ashworth with a carry. In centre field with Lawler, across to Assey. Then to Valame. Carries the ball up towards the 30 and just over it. 9 minutes gone in the second half, down the left edge. With Valame, plays it for Laulu Tagagai. Then with Brown, over the 40. Gets an offload back to Laulu Tagagai. Great offload. Flat ball to Atoni. Stop just shy of halfway. Ashworth is on for Golding, by the way. Weaver runs up the line, over the 40, now the 30. Down the short side right. Look for an option. He is tackled on the 20. Good effort. Good effort. But we'll turn over the ball on the 20. If he could have got a kick through maybe, or an offload, that would have helped, but nay. A nice idea. Sivo with the first carry. Makes a couple metres. Just over his own 20 down the left edge. Next carry from Bird. Over the 30. Ten minutes gone in the second half. Half an hour to go. And there's a carry from Edgell up towards the halfway line. Shifting it right to Croft. Switches back to Newman. And over Casford's 40 up towards their 30. Great carry there from Newman. Great carry. Plays it for Nicholson Watton. It's left to Smith across to Connor. Then to Hankinson. Dives over the 20. Gets back up over the 10. Still going. Hankinson. Stops a metre or two short of the try line. Over on the left hand side. Last tackle. Miller back towards the middle now with Connor. Chips the ball towards the right of the post. And it is a knock on, I want to say, from Leeds. But Croft collects it and there's going to be a turnover. Okay. Don't know what the crowd's booing about. And first carry is going to be from Valame. Down the left edge, 5 out from his own line. Assey. Now with Gary up towards the 10 and just over it. Next one through the middle from Lawler. Stops on the 20. Rob, a dummy half. There's now a switch back to Ashworth. Just shy of the 30. Dragged to ground. Weaver back towards the middle. Switches back to Lawler. Spins. Falls to ground. Last tackle for Cass. Left to Assey. Puts boot to ball. A lot of height on this one. Near the touchline. Collected by Edgell. 25 out from his own line. Cuts back towards the middle and returns up towards the 40. Good place to start the set for Leeds here. Good place to start the set. Plays it for Croft. First carry from Miller. Strong run over halfway. Plays for Croft. It is left to Connor. Then to Sivo. Bumps Weaver onto his backside. Not for the first time today. 52 minutes gone in this game. 28 to go. Bird takes it over the 40. Up towards the 30. In centre field. 2 tackles left. Nicholson Watton with a scoop from dummy half over the 20. Inside the red zone. Last tackle for Leeds. Plays it for Smith. Goes down the left-hand side with Connor. Chips the ball over the top. Awkward placement. Collected by Weaver and takes it over the dead ball line. Goal line dropout coming up for Cass. Fair dues. Well-placed kick there from Jake Connor. Fair dues. Well placed. Got plenty of people in here at the minute. Got 59. Howdy, folks. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Actually, what am I at for subs at the minute? 18,531. Trying to hit 20k by the end of the year. So if you're not subbed yet, please do. Be very kind of you. Thank you very much. And we are back underway. Long dropout from Cass. Over the 40, up towards halfway. Collected by Cassell. Returns over the 40. Strong run. Smashes into the defensive line. And on the 40, it is with Croft. Then to McDonald. On the 30. In centre field with Miller. Ball across to Connor. Then to Bird. That is forward by Mal. And that will go out in touch as well. So Cass will get possession on their own 30. Good effort from Leeds, but execution was off there. Well, Cass can start the set from the 30. To be fair, I've been I was wrong in my prediction. Not just the scoreline, because that's difficult anyway. But I thought they'd get pinned back a lot, which they haven't been. They've actually played in the midfield quite a bit today. I thought they'd be doing a lot of kicking from their own half, which sometimes they have. But I thought a lot from the 30 and the 20, which has not been the case. 54 minutes gone. Rob at dummy half. Hands it off to Valame with a carry through centre field up towards the 40. 4 tackles left. Rob at dummy half in centre field again. Goes right to Atoni, then to Weaver, across the Lalu to Gagai. Taken to ground on halfway by Bird. Mellor at dummy half, back towards the middle. Takes the carry himself inside Leeds territory. 2 tackles to go. Need a good kick towards the corner on the back of this set. Weaver shifts it left. It's knocked on from Leeds, collected by Valame on halfway. So this will be a fresh set of 6 for Cass. Okay. Plays it for Assi. Actually, is it a 6 again? Oh, now it's a 6 again. Okay. Interesting. Carry from Stimpson up towards a 30. Okay, Paul. Rob goes right to Weaver. Thanks for stopping by. Atoni with a carry just over the 20 in centre field. 55 minutes gone. Left to Weaver. Out the back to Assi. Tips the ball on. Then to Valame. Tips it backwards to Gary. Manages to collect it and takes it over the 20 near the left touchline. Good recovery there. Plays for Valame. It's now with Assi. Straightens up towards the line. Strong carry. Spins. He has got that down. Cass are potentially back in this game again. Cass ain't giving up, and I like it. They're not giving up. That's a really strong run there from Dejan Assi. Very strong. But well done, obviously, the tip on towards the left-hand side. Good recovery from Gary. Then Assi, not really set defensively, straightens up, sprints at the defensive line. Space behind the ruck there. Spins, gets it down. That's good stuff there. Good stuff from Dejan Assi. Fair dues. Cats are still in this game. Interesting. 24 minutes to go in this game as well. There's still time. If they score next, it's game on. Okay. Very interesting. Weaver to add the extras. Towards the second half of last year, Dejan Assi's run game became much more effective. I don't think he's started the year in the same fashion with the run game, I'll be honest with you. So I want him to do a bit better with his running. Weaver to add the extras, and the kick is good. Hey, 22 points for Castleford. Okay, it's not good from Leeds. It could be a lot better. Right. We'll get back underway in a second. 8-point lead for Leeds. Leeds Rhinos. Well, Cass are on it now. They're on it. And back underway. Miller with a kick-off. Collected in front of the try line by Gary. Hands it off to Hall with a carry over the 10. Plays for Rob on the 10. Now with Weaver. Goes right to Ashworth. And is about 15 out from his own line. Down the right edge of the park. Now just shy of the 20. Switch back to the short side right with a Tony. 25 metres up the field. Quick play the ball for Rob. Scooting over the 30. Now the 40. Looking to shift right. And he does. Switch back slightly wayward. Collected by Gary. Room to run. Steps back inside. Few metres shy of halfway. Good energy from Cass now. Scoot from Rob back towards the middle. And a 6 again for Cass on halfway. 58 minutes gone. Weaver. Right to a Tony. And up towards the 40. Now just shy of the 30 in Leeds territory. And stop 25 out. Guys are a bunch of idiots. St. Helens are the best team in Super League. Well, given they're not in first place, I'm going to say that's wrong. Stop the clock. That is wrong. 58.5 minutes gone. Penalty for Castleford. They could take the 2 here because it's an 8-point game. They could take the 2. I understand not. But they could have taken the 2. It was an option. Because then you make it a 6-point game. $11 metres out in centre field. It is left to Weaver. Switch back to Hall. Takes it just over the 10. 9 metres out. 59 minutes gone. Rob between the sticks. Goes right to Assey. Corner dead end here. Ooh, flat ball right to Ashworth. Picked up by Miller. He's got room to run here. Needs an offload. Gets one to Sevo. Valame to beat. A little bit of a jink there. Jumps over him. Assey to get to him. Offloads the ball to Bird. 15 out. Quick play the ball near the left touchline. Sevo picks it up. Short side left in the corner. Sevo stopped just short of the try line. Jesus. 5 metres out. That might be a 6 again. 59.5 minutes gone. Back towards the middle. In centre field with Croft. Across to Watkins. Now McDonald, go on. Go for a hat-trick, lad. Flicks it on Newman. In the corner. Oh, whistle's blown. Was there a forward pass? Oh, no. It's a forward pass, mate. Jesus. Watkins across to McDonald. I've seen worse than that. I've seen a lot worse than that. Folks, we're into the final quarter of the game. Get in. Look at Sevo go. Getting me some more fancy points for the meters at the very least. Okay. Dupree is on for a Tony. Do you agree with me? They got so many injuries. I assume you mean compared to any other team. They might have more than any other team as of right now. They might do. But they're not the only team that's gone through injury problems. But they might have it worse than everyone else. I just don't know. Hull FC have a lot as well. So 20 minutes to go in this game. We'll get back underway in a second here. Don't know what we're waiting on. Been paused for a little while here. Can we get grooving? Can we get rolling? Yeah, I don't know what we're waiting on here. Unless someone's hurt, but don't have a clue. Don't have a clue, as is typical for me. Went on a scrum here for Cass. I don't think it's a water break. It's just taking a long time here. Yeah, he's missed a few conversions. That could be what losing this game, if Cass can keep it rolling. So scrum for Castleford just over their own 10 in centre field. 20 minutes to go. Back underway. Dupree with the first carry. Makes about a metre or so, but is more lateral. Short side right with Ravalawa over the 20. Pumping his legs. Good metres. Just shy of the 30. Back towards the middle. Next carry from Miller. Over the 30. Down the right edge of the park still. 60.5 minutes gone. 19.5 to go. Centre field. Cass in possession. Left to Assey. Then to Valame across to Gary. Room to run. Gets around the outside of Edgel. Spawners inside. A little bit of a jink there. Miller gets a hold of him. Shrugs off the defender. Over the 10. Good meters for Cass. They're on it, mate. They're on it. Cass are on it, baby. And a 6 again for Cass. They are 5 metres out. Brown with the latest carry. In centre field, it's right to Stimson. A metre in front of the right post. Got there eventually. 19 minutes left in this game. Rob goes right to Weaver. Switches back to Ashworth. He waltzes in. This is going to be game on for Castleford. Mate, what is happening in this game? What is happening? Cass are turning into prime Melbourne Storm once again. I think they'll get the kick as well. So I think this is going to be a 2-point ball game in a second. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Jesus. It's a 4-point game. I think it'll be 2 in a second. But well done, Cass. Honestly, this second half, like, since they went, what was it, 16-0 down, something like that? 16-0 down. They just switched on. It is a great game. This is great to see. At the very least, if I'm wrong with this one, I've got my exact score for Bradford versus Wakey. So that does help with the Predictions League, at the very least. Weaver to add the extras. I do think he'll get it. Oh yeah, I need to add the ball on as well. Forgot about that. That was Ashworth as well. And the kick from Weaver is good. It is 28 for Castleford, 30 for Leeds. I can't believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is happening. All right. It's going to be 2 of the comebacks of the year. Yeah, the Saints-Wigan one is hard to beat. And back underway. Leeds kick towards the back right corner. Oh, bounces just before the dead ball line and then goes out. So that'll be a goal line dropout. Well, that works out nicely. 17 minutes to go in this game. Gary left it. Damn. Damn. But yeah, goal line dropout. Leeds will get some decent territory off the back of this. Whether they go short or long. Well, they might go short. Cass could win it back. You never know. So, goal line dropout. Cass will go long on this one. Aiming towards the touchline, but collected by Miller. Hands it off to Croft. Now with Aledsky, through centre field. If Cass win, it'll be one of the biggest shocks this season for sure. I think so, possibly. Nicholson-Watton goes left to Connor, then to Holroyd down the left edge, over the 20. 15 metres out, down the left side of the park. Miller at dummy half, back towards the middle with Connor. Drops it off to Watkins. Over the 10, nearly slips through there. 6 or 7 metres out, don't. Left of the post, in centre field with Connor. Switches back to Aledsky. Caught it towards the left edge. He's going to get wrapped up on the 10 here. Lose a little bit of ground. 2 tackles to go for Leeds. Shifting it left with Miller. Cuts back towards the middle. And a silly knock-on from Holroyd. 16 minutes to go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Crazy. Yeah, Chloe, there's no need to say that, and I think you know there's not. You say anything like that again, then you will be banned. So, this is your only warning. Do you know Paul? I don't know Paul. No, I don't. Next carry through the middle. Up towards the 20 from Mella. In centre field with Tyler Dupree up towards the 30. Flicks the ball back. Collected by Weaver. Over the 30. May have been a high shot there. 15 minutes to go in this game. It's right to Laulu Takagai. Short of the halfway line. And a penalty for Cass. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cass might do this. Cass might do this. Next carry from Ashworth over the 20. Right of centre field. Just over 14 minutes to go. 60 again for Cass as well. Stimson through the middle. 15 out between the sticks. Plays it for Hood. It's right to Dupree. Straightens up with the carry. 6 metres out right of the post. This could be the lead for Cass in a second here. Hood goes himself. Down the short side right. Nearly slips through. Just short the line. Just short, a metre away. 66 minutes gone, 14 to go. Dupree goes himself. Stops a metre short again right at the post. 2 tackles left. Hood goes left to Weaver. Jamming out in defence. Loads of space here. Cass could take the lead. Loudly to Gogai. Across to Valame. Then to Gary for a hat-trick. Castleford will take the lead for the first time in this game.
Oh, what about that?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Try given, and that's going to be the lead. I think they'll get the kick as well. This will be 34 points to 30. Oh, it's not a hat-trick. Second. I thought he already got a second. That's my bad. That is my bad. But fair dues. Oh my God. Second try for Gary. Obstruction. Oh, maybe. They'll have a look at it. They'll have a look at it. It's not. We'll just have to wait and see. There's a chance of this being chalked off. I think Leeds protested straight away, basically. Clock's still ticking away, though. 12.5 to go, but we'll see. Oh, that last pass did look quite forward, actually. Still waiting on confirmation here. Ooh. Okay, formal review. This might be chalked off. 83 people in here. People are excited for this one. But howdy, folks. Good to see you. So nature Cass sometimes just lock it. Yes, they do. Once in a blue moon, Cass turn into prime Melbourne Storm, mate. Once in a blue moon. And they've done that over the past few years. I want to get something and play it. Just to show that sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Call by the ref, by the way, is obstruction. I'll have to get this thing in a bit. I said something in my season preview video about Castleford. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But it is back to 28-30. We should win. We were good at letting at getting late tries. Look at St. Helens against us at Headingley. See if we've got a late one and won it. Well, we'll have to see. You've got to get it done. Got to get it done. Okay. It's actually going to be a penalty for Castleford, though. I didn't hear what for. I do apologise. Didn't hear what for. But it's a penalty for Cass, and they will equalise, at the very least. It's basically in front of the sticks. There might have been a late shot, actually. Hang on. Okay. Well, this is what I said in my season preview about Castleford.
With the new head coach in Brian Carr, Cass look really fresh on paper. And I'm actually excited for them this season. I'm not expecting world beaters, but at the very least, I'm expecting a competent side that could really cause some upsets this season. So after all that...
Right then, okay. So that's what I said in my season preview. Which they have kind of done. They're not necessarily been competent, but they have kind of caused some upsets. Sometimes I do know what I'm talking about, sometimes. But back underway, 30 all, into drop goal territory now as well. Carry up towards a 30. Cass in possession in centre field. Rob with the latest carry. Hood goes right to Stimpson, takes it over the 40, few metres shy of halfway. Right to Weaver. Then across to Ashworth. Good carry up towards Leeds 40. Still going now the 30. Great carry. Great carry. Back towards the middle. It's with Assey. On the 30. Kicks towards the back right corner. Miller underneath it. On the 10. Takes it cleanly. Cuts back towards the middle. Bumps off Weaver. He's been put on his backside 3 times today. And carries it over the 10. 11.5 minutes to go. Croft, quick play the ball on the 20. Next carry from Newman. Tries to get an offload, but knocked backwards by Castleford. Collected by Ashworth. On the 20. Bumps off one and then drops the ball. Jesus. We've got a challenge coming up now. We've got 92 people here. Howdy, folks. Good to see you. 68 minutes and 55 seconds gone. The clock is stopped. Challenge from Cass. They're initially saying knock-on from Leeds. I thought it was just an offload from Newman at first, and then it was knocked backwards by Cass when the ball was in the air. I thought that's all it was. I don't think it was a knock-on from Leeds. I think this is a Leeds ball. Was there a strip from Bird? The ball doesn't leave Ashworth's hand in the direction of the strip, so I don't know. But as he dislodged that ball, maybe. Successful challenge from Cass. Okay then. Okay. So this will be a scrum in centre field for Cass, 20 metres out. We are in drop goal territory. They've had more unsuccessful than successful challenges. I can't speak.
He's going to be yellow card. I can't speak.
Look at me go. 11 minutes left in this game. Sorry, 11 minutes and 5 seconds if you want to be uber specific. But back underway. Cass in possession. Carry through the middle from Dupree. Is it too early to go for one? If they get a try here, that's quality, but we'll see. Left to Lalu to Gogai. Across to Brown. Great offload. Chance here in the corner. Gary will go in. And Cass will take the lead for the first time in this game. Jesus Christ, Leeds. Wagwan. What has happened to Leeds? Since going up, what was it, 16-0? I don't know what has happened here. This will be 34 points to 30. Mate, somebody explain. America, explain. Somebody help me, please. This ain't Castleford anymore. This is 2011 Warrington, this. 34-30 with a kick to come. Tough near the touchline. Well, there we go. Oh my God. Cass with the lead. Come on, Cass. Rub it in. Are we going to hit 100 people? We're 4 away. Very close. We might hit 100. Might do. tough kick near the touchline. This would be huge if he gets this. I just think if a couple more kicks, if, you know, Connor could have slotted a few more over. The kick is good. 36-30 for Cass. Oh my God. I said 48-10, by the way, so I'm way off on that one. I'll be sure to hold myself accountable on my match review, so don't worry about that. Oh, stop it, Adam. Stop it, lad. So back underway, collected on the try line. And Miller is going to play this only 2 metres out from his own line. So a long way to go. I don't even necessarily think Leeds are playing dreadfully. Just think Cass are really locking in. I agree with you, Knight. I agree. I don't think the energy levels from Leeds have been the same for like a good hour at this point. Well, maybe a bit less. 50 minutes to an hour. Energy has not been the same. But Cass have like switched on big time. It is down the right edge now with Stimson up towards his own 30. Last tackle coming up. In centre field, 25 out from his own line is Assey with a kick on the last. Collected on the 20 by Miller. Returns up towards a 30. Cutting back towards the middle. And slammed into the ground by Brown. I would disagree with you there, Lauren. I don't think they're playing really, really good. I have to disagree. Next carry from Bird down the left edge. Just over halfway. 7 minutes 45 to go. Nicholson Watton at dummy half comes back towards the middle. Now it's Smith. Ball across to Croft. Switch back to Miller. Nearly breaks through. Stops on the 30. Evening, Finn. Good to see you, sir. It is down the short side right. Croft. Goes at the line. Warrington legend Brodie Croft goes in the corner. Leeds answer back. This could be all square in a second. Connor needs to be better with the boot, though. This is 36-34. What a game this is. Oh, my God. I'm loving this, mate. I'm loving this. Look at that. Does McDonald get the assist for that one because he passed the ball? Who do you think's going to win? Do you know what? I actually can't call it. I genuinely cannot call it. We are in... If he gets this, it's in drop goal territory. If he misses this, I'm actually going to say Leeds because I think Leeds would switch on and they need to try again and I think they'd get it. Yeah, I'll play it 7 for Warrington next year. Don't worry about it. So only 3 out of 7 from Jake Connor today. It's right next to the touchline over on the right-hand side. He has got to get this one. I support Warrington, Lauren. And the kick from Connor right next to the touchline is... It's well wide. Got a kicking rate, obviously. If I complain that much about Warrington's kicking game, I better come with a kicking game. I've got one. Don't worry about it. Okay, it is 36-34. Now this is the game of the round for me in Santi. Indeed it is. Top 5 games of the year so far? Possibly. Top 3? Top 2? Top 1? I'm trying to think of other great games. Obviously the Saints-Wigan game with the comeback was great. But as games overall... I mean, a lot of that game wasn't great. This could be... Top 5 of the year. Top 2, I'd say. Okay. You guys would have to remind me of other great games this year that have been played. Because I'm blanking at the minute. 5.5 minutes to go in this game. Leeds in possession on their own 20. They need 2 points here. Next carry from Watkins through centre field. Stopped just shy of his own 30. 3 tackles left for Leeds. Carry down the left edge of the park from Miller. Lands on his front. Quick play the ball for Nicholson Watton. In centre field with Smith over halfway. Good meters. 45 out. Last tackle for Leeds. It is down the left edge with Connor. Puts boot to ball. This will be collected behind the 10 from Ravalawa, possibly. Or he's going to let it bounce on the try line. Bounces Back towards the sticks, collected by Laulu Tagogai. That is fortunate. Very, very fortunate. Next carry from Ravalawa. Stopped on the 10. What did I miss? Too much to explain, honestly. Next carry from Mella. Just over the 10. Leeds could keep cast restricted here. York KR round 1 might still be number 1. Possibly. That's up there. 75.5 minutes gone. 4.5 to go. Next carry through centre field from, I think that's Stimson. Plays it 25 out of his own line. Left to Assey. Goes for a kick on the last tackle. Drills it low. Bounces towards the 20. Collected cleanly by Miller. Returns through centre field over the 30. Cuts towards the left edge. And is stopped just shy of the 40. In centre field with Sivo, bumps off 1. And is a few metres shy of halfway. 4 minutes to go. Are you happy with Croft going to Warrington? Generally, yes. There's a longer answer to that, which I could wait till after the game's done. But, oh my, we got 116 there. Howdy, folks. Good to see you. 3 minutes 45 to go. Leeds are 40 metres out. In centre field with Miller. Wants a switch back. Gets one from McDonald. Then he carries it up towards Castleford's 30. Last tackle. See, this is why I wouldn't mind having the 2-point field goal like the NRL does. Right to Croft. Chips towards a post. A lot of height on this one. Coming down on the 10. Laulu Tagogai. It's knocked backwards from Leeds. Knocked on from Cass, I think. Collected by Smith. Still the last tackle, apparently. Left to Bird. That is a knock-on. Knock-on from Leeds. Okay. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Cass need to be careful here. Need to run the clock down. Mellor will play this ball for Weaver down the right edge. 3 minutes left, folks. You served Jack Ashworth at work yesterday. All right, fair dues. Did you abuse him? Better not. But knowing you, Finn, you probably did. Just kidding. So 2 minutes 50 to go. Hood down the short side right to Stimson. Carries it up. Oof. Bumps Bird onto his backside. I'm not sure, Lauren. Maybe Jenkins. Or Oledzki. Probably one of the forwards, I'd say. 2.5 minutes to go. On halfway. Cass in possession. 2 tackles left. Wow. 9,296 attendance. That's quality, that. That is really, really good. It is right to Weaver with a kick on the last tackle for the back right corner. Sivo underneath it. 15 out. Takes it cleanly. And returns up towards the 20. I don't know. You just like that, aren't you, Finn? You just... one of them. What about Sivo? We've already got good enough wingers. Like, we don't need Micah Sivo. We've already got good enough wingers in Thewlis and Ashton. So, 1 minute 50 to go in this game. Second tackle for Leeds. They will get maybe one more set after this. Maybe. Well, they could do with a penalty or a 6 again here. Actually, oh yeah, if they get a penalty, they'll go for 2, obviously. Oledzki, 45 metres out. 1 minute 40 to go. Yeah, I reckon Mikey Lewis gets a ban. It's right to Connor. Ball across to Croft. Straightens up. Stop just shy of the 30. 1.5 minutes to go. Last tackle for Leeds in centre field with Connor. Steps past 1. Boot to ball. Straight in the air. Coming down on the 10. Ravalawa falls to ground and is stopped 5 out of his own line. 1 minute 20. Cass are going to run down the clock as much as they can here. As much as they can. I'll play the ball. I don't like all these slow play the balls. I hate that, though. I hate it. You're not hurt. You're not injured. You're not as tired as you think you are. Just play the ball. I hate this. I hate when they do that. Valame with the next carry just over the 10 in centre field. 1 minute to go. Just play the ball. Plays for Hood. It's now with a Gary. 15 out of his own line down the left edge. 45 seconds left in centre field with Stimson. Last tackle coming up on the 20. So Leeds will get the ball back in good territory here. It's right to Weaver. Kicks from the 20. This will be collected on the 20 by Miller. They've got 30 seconds to score or be fortunate with a penalty. Miller cutting down the left-hand side. Steps back inside over halfway. And look for an offload. Gets one. They need to collect it. Intercepted by Castleford. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 seconds to go. I think you will find that the Castleford Tigers will secure the bag in this one. Carry from Dupree. Over the 40, now the 30. Gets an offload as well. Laulu Togogai scans the defensive line. Hooter sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, that is full time. Castleford Tigers 36, Leeds Rhinos 34. How on earth have Castleford just done that? Oh my God. Jesus, what a game from Cass. What a game that was. Top 5 of the year, easily. Easily. Maybe top 3. Maybe top 1 to some people. What a game, mate. What a game. Connor's missed kick cost him? Possibly, yeah. Possibly. So then, match review. Castleford Tigers 36, Leeds Rhinos 34. Start of this game, energy levels from Leeds, quality. Cass were not ready for the carries. Easy to get up the park for Leeds Rhinos. Move the ball around really clean. In the midfield, in the red zone. Strong stuff from Leeds. There was like a charge down and break for Croft, which added to the points as well. But very early on, looked like Leeds were going to bully them. Very early. But then, all of a sudden, there's a spark from Cass. And one thing that happened in this game, which I predicted to happen, which I was wrong about, I should say, in my predictions, I thought Cass would be pinned back a lot in this one. I thought they'd be doing a lot of kicking from their own 30 and their own 20. They were not doing a lot of kicking from their own 30 and 20. They actually got the ball into the midfield. Good carries from Dupree, Lawler, Stimson, Brown, Atoni and Ashworth. Really good carries to get them up the field and into the middle portion of the pitch to not get restricted. So it meant that Weaver and Assey weren't kicking from their own half every single time. But they actually got up the park. The energy levels in possession from Cass, after going, I think it was 16 down, were just great. They just switched on. They were just ready to go. They moved the ball around with pace, executed cleanly, down both edges, through the middle as well. Beautifully done from Cass to really switch on. Now, Leeds, couple chances to maybe extend the lead or pull away. You know, they made Cass really work for that one. And Leeds, they still had the size up front. They got up the park. They moved the ball around with pace as well. They've got some quality in their backs to open up Castleford, which they did. But then when Castleford had to turn it on again, they didn't disappear. They switched it on again. Just move the ball around with pace. They restricted Leeds a bit more. A couple errors started creeping in from Leeds, a little bit of ill discipline as well, I will say. But Castleford, inside the red zone, moving that sucker around with pace. A lot of pace. But I don't really know what else I can say. There's players that I could give credit to. I think, obviously, Sivo, plenty of great carries. Croft created some opportunities, same with McDonnell. Hankinson got through a lot of work today, so did Smith. But then for Castleford, Laulu Togogai, clinical under the high ball today, and some good returns as well. Ravaloa, Valamate, Mella, and Gary, great yardage carries today. Kicking game from Assey and Weaver was good enough. But yeah, as I said before, the carries from Dupree, Lawler, Brown, Stimson, Atoni, and Ashworth, great to keep them in the midfield and not pin back. And that was really, really good stuff from Cass today. Hard work up front. So I do not mind being very wrong about that prediction. A lot of players for Cass stepped up big time, but just the energy, the way they switched on was huge. And Leeds did switch off a little bit. They weren't really ready or maybe expecting Castleford to kind of show up the way they did. But yeah, Leeds will be very disappointed with their defence. Energy levels were not good for the final 50 minutes of that game. 50 to 60 minutes of that game. But yeah, I don't really know what else I can say other than what an effort from Castleford. They can show up once in a blue moon and become prime Melbourne Storm. They do it every now and then, but you can never predict when it's going to happen. That's the problem. You just never know, which makes them really annoying to predict. But some good efforts from Leeds, obviously, to score 34 points. They're still a good attacking side. But there was the game against Bradford at Magic. They kind of switched off for a good portion of that game. This game, they switched off a bit as well. So they need to fix up on that. Normally, they pride themselves on an 80-minute performance. But Castleford, full credit. Great through the middle. A great scramble as well, I should say. A lot of moments where Leeds were on the front foot and they scrambled so well in defence. I need to mention that. And of course, the kicking as well. Connor, there's about 4, maybe 5 missed conversions. A lot of them near the touchline, which were difficult, but he needed to get at least one of those missed ones. But yeah, conversions from Weaver were solid today. But well done, Cass. What a game. Top 5 of the year, easily. Come on, Cass, rub it in. Come on. Right then, that is the match review done. So, stream highlights still need to go up for Toulouse versus York, so I'm going to make that now and upload that to TikTok and other social medias. Once I've done that, the match review for this game will go onto social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then once the highlights for this game comes out, then I'll post the stream highlights onto TikTok as well. So, I do want to say, thank you very much for stopping by. I won't be doing the World Cup stream later, because I can't be bothered. Hurts too much. Anyway, I got 4 out of 7 this week, but I did get an exact score, so that does give me some decent points to get into the top 10 for the first time this year. So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, as always. Have a great rest of your day, and I should be doing the Hull Derby next weekend and Wigan vs Saints. Probably nothing on Saturday, maybe Leeds Bradford on Sunday. Possibly. We will see. But yeah, predictions video coming out on Tuesday on the channel. More streams next weekend. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm not doing the Rugby League World Cup, yes. I plan to do every game for the Rugby League World Cup. I need to check the times though. I might not do every game, but I'm hoping to do every game for the Rugby League World Cup. At least the men's anyway. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Toodle pip.